for the rules of Ra, the problem is not for the Ra when it has a haraka. Because the Ra, when it has a haraka, fatha or dhamma, it's heavy. And when it has
Yes.
kasra, it's light. This is not the problem. The problem
Right.
starts when Ra has a sukun, when Ra is sakina. So when Ra is sakina, we check the previous one. Okay? And let's call
Yes.
the previous one X letter. So this X letter, when it's with fatha or dhamma, Ra is heavy. So Ra depends on the haraka of the X letter. Focus, Ra doesn't depend on X letter itself. No, it depends on the haraka of the previous letter, which we call it X letter. Okay? So
Yes.
when the Ra, when it has a sukun, when this Ra sakina is preceded, I mean the letter before this Ra has a fatha or dhamma, Ra has to be a heavy Ra. Like for example, this one, يرجعون. So look at this. This Ra is sakina, right? This Ra has a sukun. So
Yes.
I cannot determine the rule of the Ra now. I need to get back and to check the previous one. The previous one,
Right.
I don't check the previous letter itself. No, I look at the haraka. Ra depends on the haraka of the previous. So the
Yeah.
haraka of the previous letter is Dhamma, so Ra is a heavy letter.
Heavy letter. Yeah, I understand
Yeah,
this
so
one.
we say your, not yur, not yurja'un, no, yurja'un, your
Your,
with full mouth.
your,
Yeah,
your,
correct.
your,
Yurja'un. Yeah, your, yes, exactly correct. Yurja'un, yurja'un.
your, your,
Okay. Same when it's perceived by a fatha, it's same
yeah.
heavy. Okay, but how about if this ra, which is ra sakina, is preceded, I mean the letter before, which we call it X letter, has a kasra. Should be light, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
but here you need to focus because this kasra, it has to be an original kasra.
Right.
An original kasra. This is the first condition. So if it's non-original, so ra is not light. Ra is not a light ra. It has to be a heavy ra. So the first condition, it has to be this kasra, it has to be an original kasra. The second condition, it has to be followed by a light letter. Because if it's a heavy letter, so the ra has to be heavy as well. So this is the second condition. Here, light letter. Let's take an example to understand. For example, we have the word fir'aun. Fir'auna. What is the rule of the ra now? Hmm. Tell me.
Fear,
Ra now is
yeah.
sakina. The previous one has a kasra. We don't check the letter
Yeah.
itself. We check the haraka of the previous. So the haraka here is a kasra. And this kasra is an original. So it has to be light ra. So this is a
Right.
light ra. So
And
fir'aun, not fir, wrong. Fir'aun. Fir, fir'aun. You understand?
yeah. And would we check the letter after ra as well,
Yeah,
or not?
sure. Exactly
Yeah.
correct. I was about to mention this, but I was
Yeah.
changing the color. Look at this.
Yeah.
What is the next letter? Is Ain.
Ein.
Ain is a
Ein is
heavy or a light letter?
light.
Light. Perfect.
Yeah.
So that means what? That means it's light and both conditions are active, and this is a light Ra. Ra
Right.
is light.
Yeah.
This is easy. How about this one? For example, فاصبر صبرا صبرا. Now they are two separate words. The first one is فاصبر, the second صبرا. So this Ra, heavy or light?
Well, the
Sakina.
first letter.
Yeah, this Ra is
It,
Sakina, right? So I cannot determine the letter by this letter itself. I need to check the previous one. And we
so
don't
it's
check Ba, we check the Haraka of the Ba. So here is
right.
Kasra, and this is an original Kasra, correct?
Light. Light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's followed by a heavy letter.
Yeah.
It's light or heavy.
It's
It's followed by
heavy.
a heavy
It's
letter.
heavy.
No, no, here it's a separate word. So this Ra
Oh,
is light as well. You understand?
right.
If it's in a
Yes.
separate word, yeah, it's not in the same word. So it has to be light. The same word, the ra is not followed by a heavy letter in the same word. So here we need to correct this one. We need to say, look at this, in the same word. Let's put like something like this
So
and
this has
say
got to be
same
Mm.
word. Okay?
right.
Because, for example, like this one, the word firqa, for example, look at this one. Firqa.
So
Or
this will be
مرصادا. So look at this. This ra
yes.
is sakina. Check the one before as a kasra. So it's light. No, don't be rushed.
No.
The second one in the same word is a heavy letter. We don't check the
Right.
haraka now, we check the letter. So this is a heavy letter in the same word. Heavy letter. So this heavy letter affects on the ra, makes the ra heavy. You understand?
Yeah.
So this is
Yes.
the firqa.
فرقة.
Yeah,
فرقة.
correct. So this one is firqa, not fir. It should be fir followed by a heavy letter. So it has to be fir, not fir. Like as we said here, fir'aun. Well, this is not fir. No, firqa, heavy. Firqa.
فرقة.
And this is
فرقة.
same. Ra is
مر.
sakina. Yeah, exactly correct. Thank you. Now you understood it. The previous one has a kasra, but the next one in the same word is a heavy letter. So it becomes heavy ra. Mirsa, not mir. Should be mir, by the way. But no, this is an exception because it's followed by a heavy letter. So this heavy letter, which is sad, makes the ra heavy as well. It becomes mir, not mir. No, mirsad. You understand?
مرصاد. Yeah.
It-
مرصاد. Yeah.
yeah, alhamdulillah. Very good. So again, when ra is with fatha, heavy, dhamma heavy, kasrah light. Thank you. When ra is sakina, check the previous. When the previous letter has a fatha or dhamma, it's a heavy ra. Heavy ra, not heavy x. No. Heavy, when this x has a fatha or dhamma, fatha and dhamma affects on the ra. Doesn't affect on the x itself. Focus
Right.
because this is important. Let's say this x is ta. So ta with fatha, ta with dhamma is still light. So we don't judge the ta now.